Hello, I'm Mary Jane Brigger, and I am an oracle and a seer, and I am a mystic of the divine feminine and divine mother of the sacred sisterhood of Avalon. I am here today to bring messages to Kylie and Lauren, who are twin sisters, who are here for a session to talk to the Great Mother or whoever comes in. We won't know until right away. So, Kylie and Lauren, thank you and welcome. Before we begin, I would like to explain to you how this works. I know that you've already experienced how I have channeled before, but what I'm going to ask you, tell you today is that as I begin to channel and the voice and the entity comes to me, you may see my voice change, you may see my face change. Nothing may change. I don't know. Generally, my eyes are closed, but they may be open. I don't know. And they could flicker off and on. I'm trying to let you know whatever it is you may experience is completely normal. Also, to let you know, this is a conversation. This is a chat. This is not me just speaking for someone else. This is a conversation between the divine feminine and the both of you. So you may ask your questions, whatever it is you wish. And at any time you want clarity, say so. Like I said, this is just a conversation with someone you actually know, because this is also part of who you two are as sacred wise women yourself. So if you're ready to begin, I am too. All righty.
Yes. Yes, I'm ready.
So earlier, I have created a sacred space here. I have a special cottage here in the woods in Ohio. And I created a sacred space where we right now invite in all the holy ancestors. We invite Lauren and Kylie's ancestors, spirit guides, angel and family here today. You can feel the love that's now pouring in, and we ask to open your hearts as the sacred sisterhood now enters our plane, ourselves, our being. We thank you for your time today. And I open my heart to you, dear Mother, to be your voice, to be your message for Lauren and Kylie today. And I bow to you, Mother, in deep gratitude. Welcome. This is a day of great joy. As we come to you today, dear sisters, to welcome you home to our circle of chats that we have had many times before. We are your sisters. We are the sisterhood of the Magdalens and of the holy order of the divine feminine, and we are here today to speak with you. We have heard your hearts, and we are anxious today to speak and converse and to help you with whatever you may be have questions about in these sacred and holy times. How can we be of assistance to you?
That was beautiful. Well, I do believe in my experience and in my journey right now with the energies changing and just having different shifts of consciousness. I feel guided to do more with spirit communication. Um, and I guess with my guidance with that, I just want to trust that this information that's coming through is through me and what I'm feeling would be a good start with this journey of mine and where I am right now.
So what we are hearing is to trust what you are receiving, to trust the voice you are hearing. Is this what we are hearing? Is this what you are saying?
Yes.
So the question would be back to you. Why do you doubt it? Why would you doubt when you have opened your heart? And may we
Um,
suggest fear?
I've had experiences where people that are close to me have sent me information and messages that I'm doing wrong. And I know in my heart that I always come from the divine and through Christ consciousness. But there is a challenge sometimes when I get that information from others that I love and who that I've looked to for friendship. And because of this, it's kind of separated me from certain people because I feel like I'm being pulled down, keeping me from being expansive and my higher understanding through my consciousness and my gifts.
So, sister, you are dealing with, do not give your power to them, your magic. That is stronger than yours right now. And it is not theirs to have, it is yours. We fully understand for many of us, not all of us, but many of us in the collective who speak to you today through the sisterhood have also experienced this. And we can say this to you, is that it is your power, your magic, that light that you feel within you, that you need to expand, that you need to open your heart to receive more of who you are. You speak, dear sister, of the Christ consciousness, which you are most definitely in the frequency of. But what we will say is this, that you are still allowing the little birdies on the side to challenge you, because that is something that has been dominant in your life all this time, is to have those voices telling you that you are not up to what you should be. And we stress should be. What you are is who you are. You are a divine woman. You are a divine one in this time. And this is the time that you have come to shine as the sacred wise woman, as the sacred energy of this time. So what we would say is this is listen, feel, and embrace. And we will stress more. Remember who you are. When you remember who you are, that becomes your light, that becomes your being. So the question you may say is, how do I remember? What am I remembering? You are remembering the divine love that you are. At the moment, open your heart as we open into you at this moment. And allow us to show you how magnificent you are. For we see a divine being of love who is walking this earth in a power and a magic she is not aware of yet. And this is what we ask you to remember. For magic isn't that silliness that they try to tell you it is, so that you will not believe in it. Magic is another word for your power. Just magic, your power over you. And what we say, when you remember that power, you are remembering the divine feminine within you. The energy of the divine feminine is now seeking for balance or harmony within you. Meaning that your everyday life, your efforts, your joy, your sorrows need the balance of the divine feminine, which is unconditional love, which is compassion, joy, imagination. For that is where we live to speak and be with you. It is a sacred relationship. You're being called back to yourself to reunite with the divine being that you are. And as you attune back to the energy of who you are, the divine one, you are also aligned and one again with Source. Divine purpose and purpose in life is returning to Source. It is not all in the doing, it is in the being. But first we must bring back, reclaim, and remember that relationship, meaning it's within us. Source is not something outside of you, sisters. Source is in you. And as you speak of your higher selves, we see oneness. It's a attunement. You tune into the energy by opening your heart as you would sit in contemplation or meditation, opening the heart and say, I'm ready to be one and whole with my spirit once again. As that tuning in and attunement occurs as a spiral, it's an energy. The divine feminine is now reactivated. And she reaches out to balance you to wholeness for the harmony. That is where your magic, that is where your power truly, we'll say the word unleashed.
Mhm.
For that is where other voices cannot bother you. For when such light bright shines, it may make them uncomfortable. But in time, as you stand in your power, your magic, you are your own mystery. You are within yourself, the mystery of finding yourself again. And you are. Do not let them have power over you. You have power over you. For when the light shines bright, very often, relationships here may change. Why? Because the relationship that you have as one with all that is, with your true full being, it matters less and less. what others think, for you walk in the divine light of love and what is called all there is. To try to stress the importance for both of you of walking in this oneness. You understand this as twins, but you also understand this as individuals. Walking with one. The source is where you come from, where all come from. And within these times that you chose to come back, you came back in a higher vibration, a higher frequency, so that the reunion with yourself would not take so long. Yes, it can be difficult, we understand. But once you begin to understand that you are the power and the magic, your eyes become bigger as you become the seer. For the seer, it's much misunderstood. It is also important to see other beings. And yes, that's important. You will. But a true seer sees truth, not what someone else tells them is truth. Your heart sees truth. You don't follow other beings, and you follow your truth.
Yeah.
You both have truth, but they're both probably different. Your perspectives may be different. But you see your truth. And that is the shining light. As long as there is love. And that's what you have. The love of the consciousness, of the anointed that you are. When you know this, how can others be a problem? Well, ask, can we help you? Or do you need more clarity? Or are you both speaking?
When you were bringing the Divine Mother and our ancestors in, um, I immediately got emotional because I was just feeling the love. And my dog Faith showed up. She passed away a year ago in December. And then I felt our loved ones as well, like very excited to be here in this space. And I was just wondering if anybody wants to come in and connect.
You have a fairly large family around you. And there are family that you do not know in this lifetime. Your ancestors are here, as well as you come from a very divine maternal line. And this is one of the reasons that you are awakened today. Those who wish to connect are those who are of the higher frequency. It is of the rose, the divine love of the red rose. Those who you seek are with you at all times. You are a reflection and a mirror of each one every day. But the true message today for you both is that of the family of the rose. Dear sisters, rise higher. Allow the heart and the thoughts to expand out. Open your being and your heart and feel the divine cosmos of stars where you came from. Allow your beings to merge with these divine stars, the holy families, the star families you come from. Within those is the divine rose of the divine energy of the mother. It is within these higher frequencies of which many wish to continue and rise in communication with you. The role will be your guide. The rose will be your voice. The rose will be your eyes. The rose will be your heart. As the divine flower and matrix of life that it is, of the divine feminine, so are you. Within this transmission today, we say to you, this is your next step that you see. It is of work? No, not work. It is a divine love that expresses itself so that those who see you will rise to the love and consciousness that is the rose. It is a divine womb of rebirth. As you embrace the family of the rose, you will experience, each one of you, the remembrance and the roles that you will be When we say this, it is more than roles. It is a state of being, just what we can say to help you begin is to smell the rose. Allow your senses smell the rose. Allow this inner sight to see her, to see the rose. Open the heart to feel the rose. Can you feel her? Tune in to the energy of the rose. Allow whatever comes up to come up. Don't stop it, just allow it to be. Dear sisters, within the rose is the flow of life. The energy of flow is now upon you. Go. For the energy of the rose does not know constriction. She may start as this, but she always becomes this. The rose will come to you both in different ways. And what we will stress is to not look for it to be one way or necessarily physical, tangible, which so often happens, and then many become disappointed. No, the rose is a state of being, sisters. This is what the energy of the Magdalens knows. It is one of the mysteries to learn, to understand the body and blessing of the rose. For that is where you are, and that's where you came from. Divine love, divine rule. Much of where you are going with this will be uncovered over time. It will come as fast as you allow it. Dear ones, if ever you are challenged, just see and feel the rose. Feel the rose. Feel it right here. Allow it to always blossom. You can smell the rose, and as you do, those you desire and who desire to see and be with you will be clear. For you work on a higher plane, what you call dimensions. It can be difficult, but what we will say to you is this: when you know who you are, those difficulties are no longer difficulties, they're understandings of the integration. Do not allow the discomforts of it to hold you back, for you are blessed and held. Breathe the rose through it. For now, it is up to you to experience it yourself. Our words, our words now. For now, it is for you to embody. And we stress this, to embody these teachings. The wisdom that you will be remembering and reclaiming back as your rebirth occurs. Whenever you feel confused, just pass through or ask us, for we are the ones. For you already walk within the energy of the Magdalens. And the Magdalene rose is powerful magic and medicine of love. Dear sisters, you are priestesses of this time. It is not anybody else's judgment, it is yours. You can be the priestesses of this holy time, the high priestesses that you are of this holy time. You become the words and the wisdom meant to hear. Sit with us and allow us to speak to you, and then speak or write what we give to you. You are safe in this lifetime to do so, sisters. You are safe. Always remember that. You are safe in this lifetime to step forward as the high priestesses in this time. And what does that mean? You stand in who you are. Your purpose is to be you. And as you embrace the Magdalene Rose, you will understand that more. For now, you step into experience so that you may express it. Is there anything else we may help you with before it is time?
Um, the Divine Mother appeared in front of me. You appeared in front of me years ago at a Reiki retreat, and it's changed my life for the good, changed my whole perspective on reality. I saw you and I felt you, and I've never not forgotten that. I carry it with me. And you spoke to me and you said, you know, you've been with me since I've been a child, and that you wanted to remind me that love was the answer, that we're all connected, and that we're never alone. And it, like I said, it changed my whole journey, as skeptical as I was about anything. And I guess I wanted to ask you, why me? And do you, I do share that experience to a few people, several people that I know that I'm guided to express it to. And even when I talk about it, it's almost like I'm in the room again in that experience. So was there any other, did you want me to do something with that? Or are you just coming to remind me that through my challenges in life, which I've had a lot of challenges afterwards, physical pain, health issues, changes in relationships. But I know deep down there's a reason. I've always believed that, but I just want to make sure I'm not missing something because because of that experience, my intuition, my spirit connection, my clairsentience, even sometimes clairvoyance has heightened tremendously. I can feel things everywhere I go, and especially my twin, too. And I guess what I'm trying to ask is I'm not sure what to do with it because it's beautiful. In my heart, in my soul, I believe that you just want me to remember who I am and that we're all connected. With that experience and that message, it's always shifted me through different experiences.
So thank you.
So thank you.
So first I'll say to you, my child, why not you? You are a holy child. You both are. So why not you? I will say this again. Why not you? As a mother to a child, the love I feel for you is to always, always love you beyond anything that can be expressed. So why not you? As was mentioned earlier by your sisters, it is not about doing. That is an old energy that all of you are rising out of. For it separates. It is the harmony of being. It's running in place to always be doing without the harmony of being the magnificence of who you are. Your daily life, your smile, a kind word, the heart opening. My child, my daughters, you have no idea how that shifts and changes consciousness to the highest elevation of love. Being highly Lord. It is an old energy that has separated and caused so much pain of doing, of the mind over what, for the heart was taken from all of you. But the heart is back as the energy of the feminine has risen and now elevates to balance, for love does not dominate. It balances. And that is the power of being. As you be the love, Kylie, as you be within your divine and sacred abilities to see, feel, speak the love of spirit of us, of you, my darling, understand something. You too are divine, mother. For your senses and energy is all that is. You relationship, more than connected, relationship, sacred with all there is. That is what you are both remembering. And I can say, why not you? Yes, being. It is a state of being. Your big B's, your big E's. Be. For you have merged. Rebirth. You emerge from the merge back to wholeness. And yes, this can be done while walking the earthly life. In fact, that is why you are all here, to remember how to return back to spirit each time you do. It's higher in frequency. There is no repeating anymore. Everything is higher frequency, higher dimension. That is why discomfort in the body is difficult. For that integration can be difficult as the body becomes light. Don't fight the integration, my love. Flow with it. As difficult as it can be, flow with it. Meet it. Speak with it. You have authority. Allow the integration. As you get used to this, it will take time. And we will say, you may not recognize yourself. That's fine. Because as the body becomes whole, reuniting one with source there is, nothing remains the same. The body rewires, but the cells are alive. Why? Because everything that you both are is in everything. Why do you think the rose is so important? It is life. The rose is no different than how your own body works. When you look at the cosmos, it is made as the same thing as you. Now you are merging with that while also being the light bearers of this time. The way show us. For you are showing the way, leading those around you, and those you don't know, and those who are coming. You will be the light bearer, the way shows. For they are looking for you. There's no effort. Just allow everything that we said to you today to flow through you. Allow it to harmonize. When it is difficult, then cry out. The body must express. There's no harm in that. There is good in that. And we take no offense at what we hear sometimes, especially from the one who is speaking of us. For she too gets frustrated. But she too is understanding now the integration. And as she does, the fear leaves. Dear ones, you are the divine feminine energy of the light bears. You are the harmonizing energy. You are what you've been waiting for. We will stress this word again before ending. It's not about doing, my love. It's about being, a state of being. So on earth you can state of health, a state. This is a state of being, of living your wholeness. Being every day, knowing that you are one. Knowing that your little dog is one with you. Not separate, one with you. Your ancestors are you. And your ancestors are the future looking back on you. So proud. Daughters, remember as we close, you are the star children of the rose. You will begin to understand this as we just be and see a rose, open a rose, smell a rose, and then allow that information to become what it needs to be. The sacred wisdom that you have remembered and now are remembering and reclaiming on a higher dimensional level of energy. We close now, but only this conversation. We are always with you. Always. And what we have given you today is your rebirth and these holy times. It is your rebirth. And we stress again, you will see. Your magic is yours. You are the mystics of your time. Do not give permission for anyone to take that away from you, for it is yours. And we part now as we come together, loving you more than you know, but we will be showing you in the holy language. We manina sita wa o silly manatakli watsi what nada sila titi lula. I'm so
Oh, wow. Wow. I have to share a few things
yes, please do.
just before our session. I sprayed rose spray on myself before we started. And I have a yellow rose that's growing.
Mhm.
This is only the second bloom that's blooming in the middle of October. And I just smelled it the other day. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
That's pretty powerful.
yeah. Yeah, it was, I definitely felt an immense amount of love, which brought a lot of emotion. Me and Kylie were never really seen growing up. We were quiet. We did what we were told to do. And we never had, you know, the language to even try to interpret or express ourselves. And what I'm coming to find out is it's because there's something else emerging within us beyond words. It doesn't need words. It's our hearts. So thank you.
And you were seen, but in a way that was veiled to you, but you were seen. And it is through that experience that you will help others be the seers too. It is the seer that is returning.
Mhm.
It is the oracle who is returning. And the healer is the heart of the oracle and the seer. It is the way of the mystic now, and that's who you two are. So these are greater senses than we're normally taught to use. It is not just limited, it is so much more. You see the greater family, and that will be even more so. So you are seen, but you are aware now of how you are seen.
Mhm.
Always know what is in divine light. Um, we will close our session now, but you may stay on. And I wish to thank you. I do hope those who have watched this were blessed by this as much as I was, and the honor I had to
Mhm.
bring these messages through to Kylie and Lauren. And so
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. And we now close this session in deepest gratitude. Thank you, Holy Mother and Divine Sisterhood and Source who was here with us today. We give you deepest gratitude and love. And thank you. Hi. Um, I'm going to end the meeting. No, I'm not. See, I'm going to record. I'm still in channel here. Okay.